Guckst du da draußen, ist da erstmal ein riesen... Achso. Wann der Mr. Thompson? Hier, ne? Gerade Post gekriegt, ey. Mein Gott, wie viel?
This is a fine day, friend. Power flows through our town like a cool stream of water.
Ja.
I trust Adelaide's people have seen their way to reason. So, when can I expect them back at their posts?
Ich wollte etwas mit dir besprechen. Ich versuche erstmal das.
Then we are at an impasse. Stewardship over this town has been entrusted to me by Spacer's choice. I am not perfect. I have made my share of mistakes. But I have done my best for this town. I am a Spacer's Choice man. My father was a Spacer's Choice man. Edgewater may not look like much to some buttoned-up freelancer, but it is my home. I don't believe you. Plague's a reality of life. Best treatment is a good work.
Ist es nicht.
The very notion is just grotesque. A raw vegetable? Why don't you just ask me to go chew the bark off of a tree? We are a Spacer's Choice Saltuna cannery. We eat saltuna here, and only saltuna. I don't understand. You say Adelaide's growing her own food, but that should not be possible.
Tja, ist
The
es.
soil's gone sour. Company said as much. Our own botanists couldn't grow decent crops for us, so the company got rid of them and shut down the greenhouse. You'll excuse me for being skeptical. How exactly is Adelaide growing crops in barren soil? And when you say special fertilizer, you mean what exactly? Adelaide has been using dead bodies in her fertilizer? That's... Come to think of it, that's a stroke of brilliance. What a remarkably efficient solution. Recycling Spacer's Choice property long after its date of expiration. I was wondering about those missing bodies in Silas's cemetery. You're right, I am being obstinate. If the best thing I can do for this town is to stand down, then stand down I shall. If Adelaide's found a way to feed her people and cure the plague, then she deserves this office more than I do. I won't stand in her way. My life here is ended. Give me a little time to settle my affairs. I'm sure Adelaide will be glad to see the back of me. A couple months ago, I might have put in for a transfer. It's a big colony. Spacer's Choice has other towns. Now, I couldn't show my face in any of them. No such thing as an honorable resignation. Suppose I could find a place outside the walls, or put in for early retirement. I don't know. I could see myself lasting a week. I do. Adelaide's found a cure for the plague, and she knows how to tend a crop. She's what this town needs. I have always tried to do right by my town. It has never been easy.
Okay, das war jetzt ein bisschen... Hui, wo ich gedacht habe, der tut mir schon ein bisschen leid. Er hat vielleicht wirklich nur im Falschen ja, gehandelt. Sagen wir es so, gehandelt hat er. So viel taktische... Oh. Ich glaube, jetzt können wir auch eine Schnellreise machen. Ich glaube, jetzt können wir auch eine Schnellreise machen. Schnellreise. Ich hab doch... Hä? Habe ich jetzt noch mal? Kann ich jetzt auch einzeln dann? Das nicht. So. Komm her.
Look at that. The snake's come back.
Hör auf, mich Schlange zu nennen.
I never thought I'd see the day that Reed Thompson abandoned his post. Suppose we all have a breaking point. Suppose it's time our flock made our way back to Edgewater. We must tend to what remains of the town and carry on with our lives as best we may. You're vexing to me, you know? Injuring us with one hand, helping us with the other. Here, I'm giving you something to leave us be. It's a ransom, you understand, not a reward. You're telling me you did all this just to put me in charge of Edgewater? Stranger, you are some kind of twisted. I might turn that old cannery into a garden. Got ourselves a whole cemetery bursting with bodies. I need some time to gather my personals. Long walk back to Edgewater. Got a considerable burden to carry.
Moment, wir haben doch noch irgendwo Nebenaufträge. Und nicht mal so weit weg, glaube ich. Wir reisen jetzt einfach. Schon wieder da rein, das gibt's ja gar nicht. Da waren wir doch erst drin. Mann. Naja. Und ab geht's. Und ab geht's.
What's eating you?
Wir gehen besser. Wir gehen jetzt besser. Sind die denn beide hier? Nee, ne? Nein, die sind nicht beide hier, oder? Hä? Sind doch nicht beide hier, oder? Die Bände? Doch? Sind sie? Sind sie beide hier? Ja. Ach so, nee, das ist der Ausgang. Nee. Alter, Fliege, hau ab.
System.
Look out!
Uh,
All right. Down they go!
der sollte doch eigentlich gar nicht mehr mich angreifen. Frechheit. Der sollte mich doch nicht mehr angreifen können. Hm. Zack. Da werden wir auch noch mal eben schnell hinreisen. Echt jetzt? Hä? Sag mir nicht, das ist da unten, ne? Wo ist denn das? Hä? Kommt man irgendwie tiefer? Da kann man nicht anhalten. Hey, wie soll ich denn da hinkommen? Ach so. Stimmt. Hier könnte man ja auch lang. Tschö. Oh. Das wäre Diebstahl, das sollte man nicht tun. Finde das. Au. Oh. Okay, springen ist nicht so die beste Idee, die man haben kann. Oder sollte. Wir hätten das vielleicht irgendwie anders lösen sollen. So. Aber dann haben wir den Auftrag auch erledigt. Der mag uns vielleicht, oder vielleicht auch nicht. Ich weiß es doch auch nicht. So, wir reisen mal eben, ganz kurz. Na, ich will da eine Schnellreise hinmachen. Wie, du kannst in dieser Gegend keine Schnellreise machen? Hä? Ja gut, wir laufen. Dann laufen wir eben halt. Dieses Community Center. Da haben wir ja ganz toll kommuniziert mit denen allen. Ich kann keine Schnellreise dahin machen. Ja, das ist aber mal, also. Das habe ich ja noch nie erlebt. Wirklich. Ich möchte mir das noch mal eben hier anschauen. Oh, oh. Da war der Lootfinger schneller, als ich wollte. Ah, verriegelt. Hey, mein Freund.
Any luck finding one of those manuals?
Jo.
No kidding. Really? Well, which one? Look at that. Building a computing machine out of Spectrum potatoes, a primer.
Ja.
I'm just glad it's
Aber eins
survived
fehlt
all
uns noch.
these years. I appreciate you going through all that trouble. In fact, I put aside something special on the off chance that somebody'd search out those data pads for me. Well, don't keep me in suspense. Ain't that just ironical? If I'd worked a little longer back at the cannery, I might have
Yes.
found this myself. 2 whole data pads? Be still my beating heart. Oh, almost forgot your payment.
Ja, das geht immer gar nicht.
Well, don't keep me in suspense.
Könnte eins.
The geothermal plant?
Oh, ich hatte Teil 3
Now
schon.
that is just
Oh.
incredible. You really went exploring down there? Adelaide always told us it was swarming with hostile mechanicals. That's a complete set. All 3 parts. I'm gonna be the greatest engineer Halcyon's ever seen. Aside from you, Ms. Parvati. I swear, I'll do you proud.
I'm glad we could help, Thomas.
I've been saving something for you. Just a little contraption I found. Should fit right into your outfit. Adelaide said that? Was she sober at the time? I never imagined she'd step foot in Edgewater long as Reed ran the town.
Tja, Red hat das sagen nicht
Something
mehr.
must have changed in Edgewater. Adelaide's good as family. If she's going back, so are we. What's on your mind? Couple months. This camp's my home. People you see milling about, they're my family. At least I think of them that way. I owe them my life. Would have died in the wilderness if they hadn't chanced upon me, starving and delirious. We all left the cannery for one reason or another. Me? I was let go. Mostly on account of my incompetence.
Ach, Unfähigkeiten,
I mean,
okay.
I
Naja,
was incompetent. I
wird
couldn't
sich ja
even
jetzt hoffentlich
survive on
ändern.
my own. Grace found me, Adelaide took me in, I've been on my feet ever since.
Das wird sich ja jetzt hoffentlich
You
ändern.
weren't incompetent. You just didn't fit the cannery. Not like here. This place had a U-shaped hole, and now it doesn't.
You could stay, you know. Here. I'd be happy to... we could really use... this isn't coming out right.
Sie geht zurück.
If you want, Adelaide would make a place for you.
Ja. Map, Mann. Map. Und da reisen wir jetzt mal schnell hin.